It's written. You come in, you see I got the towel over the toilet to cover the toilet. You know, I'm Muslim, I don't want the jinns coming out the toilet. You see I got towels, because all you get is towels and sheets. I got towels all positioned on the floor real good, they clean. You coming in there like, okay. You're reading. You got to read the room in prison.
Shoes off, that means shoes
all
off.
that. You got to read the room. You got to read the room. This is where, one thing about prison, it tells you how to read. It teaches you how to read the room immaculately, because you can lose your life if you ain't read the room correctly. In prison, when you walk on a unit and you go in the cell, you read the room. The bed messy, it stink. You ain't got to ask them no questions. All you got to do is read the room and you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Dirty clothes over there, stink all. Oh yeah, I know this is a creep right here. It's a crud. You ain't got to ask him what he is, what he about. Just by going in, you got to read the room.
You ever been in a room with a crud?
Yes.
How long was you in there for?
I start cleaning up on my own, like boom. Because sometimes just because you a crud don't mean you ain't thorough. Like your brother's a cold-blooded crud, but that's our brother. He's a man, but he's a crud.
Anybody know that's worse than him?
Yeah. All family members of yours.
Yeah.
His sister. Yeah. Look, you up here playing games, man. But I'm talking about penitentiary-wise, though. But just because you a crud don't mean you ain't thorough. You know what I mean? Because look, I was growing up dirty as hell and all that, but I'm thorough as hell. But I had to learn certain things you got to learn. But like you said, have I been in the cell with crud? Yeah. Once I start cleaning all that, and he starts seeing how things supposed to look and all, he get comfortable with that. Like, damn, okay, let me wash out the sink after I'm done. Do to follow your protocol, especially if he got a lot of time to do. Like, I'm moving with my man Sweet. My man Sweet gonna come up here. He off a house arrest now. He gonna come up here one day, man. Sweet, good man. And you think I got topics. Sweet got topics for days. And Sweet is the cruddiest nigga I know to mankind.
Oh, in the cell, you was in the cell with Sweet?
You was 2-3 different times. Like, we don't even like being each other Cellies no more. Like, this is how me and Sweet relationship is. Like, he like to keep the light on all night because he cutting up cards. His hustle is to make like greeting cards, like love you cards or get well cards or whatever. And he real good at making cards. So, you could buy markers and those like markers and all types of stuff off of Commissary to make the cards. And when I moved in with him, he was like, yeah, I'll be keeping this light on at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, making my cards. I'm sick. I'm the type of boy, we locking at 9 o'clock. I'm trying to have that light off by a dime. I go right to bed. Ain't no need to be up in here just, because I'm right back up as soon as the gates pop. But Sweet, he the type, he up all night just making cards, laughing at something. And then we usually got a cell that got a TV shot, meaning our cell is positioned. In the feds, you don't get TVs. Like how you could buy TVs in the state and all that. No, you don't get, they don't do none of that in the feds. In the feds, they have about 4 to 5 to 6 TVs on a block, out on a unit. So when you locked in, if your cell ain't facing towards one of the TVs, you ain't gonna be able to see the TV. And then how the feds is, it's not like a TV. You know how you turn on your TV in the living room and you hear it come on and it might be news and you can sit there and listen to it? Nah, you gotta have headphones and a Walkman for the feds TVs, because over top of each TV is like a little digital box. In the box, you'll go to that station and then you'll hear whatever's playing on that TV. So you'll never hear TVs on the block unless you got a Walkman.
Oh, wow.
Like, you understand how...
So hold on, is it like a little import inside the cell? You plug your headphones in?
No.
You said it's a walkie-talkie.
No, it's a Walkman.
It's a Walkman.
When you buy your Walkman, or you got, how I asked you for money before to get me an MP3 player? Yeah. Because it got FM and AM besides playing music that you could buy off the Commissary. Okay. So, because a MP3 player is like a Walkman. Exactly. You got an FM and it got an AM. So you go to your FM, and then whatever the FM station is on this one TV, it might be 1902. You program that in on your joint, and then now the TV is playing through your headphones. But if you ain't got no, like when you first come to a jail and you ain't got no Walkman and nothing, you just sitting there just watching. Everybody around you got their joint, but you can't hear nothing because the TV don't have no volume.
So you laughing because they laughing.
Yeah, you be like, what'd he say just now? What'd he say? One of them type of joints.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you see some niggas, because if you ain't got headphones like this, you got the joints, the regular earbud joints. So a nigga might take one out and let you be, you put that in your ear so you see 2 niggas like this. So they both watch the TV at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's how it go.
Wow. Yeah. So nonverbal communication, right? You said, you come into somebody's cell, you said it might be some white towels on the floor, toilet covered. When a white towel's on the floor, does that mean take your shoes off? Is that what that means?
What? When there's a white towel.
If I come in the cell and see white towels, for that mean I gotta take my shoes off when I come in the cell?
No, not exactly. Well, yeah. If you come in and you see towels or a blanket, he got an extra blanket and it's clean. Yeah, that man takes his shoes off in the cell.
I came from playing basketball. I step all on a white towel.
That's a cause. If you can't rumble, that's a cause to get you knocked out. Dudes treat these cells better than this is your house.
Yeah.
When you in jail, this is your house. Shout out to Big Shaq, man. Big Shaq, man, was the Power Ranger up everywhere I've been. The big homie, man. 066, stand up, Shaq. Shaq said, I just saw Sweet yesterday, damn, real shit. Yeah. Shout out to Shaq. I gotta get you on the show one day, man. Shaq done did about 27 years, man. Gave a lot of time back and everything. Good man. But then you talking about the cell to where as though when it's towels and stuff on the floor, that is a person that don't like to walk around in the cell with his shoes on. And you have a lot of individuals in there like that. They like I said to you, Feet, dudes is in here with life, 30. When you got 30 years, that's damn near life. You got 30 years, that's majority, that's your life going.
Yeah.
You can classify that as a low grade life sentence. And this is my home. This is, the way I used to clean my toilet, bro, I could literally drink the water from my toilet, bro. And the toilet, you could dookie and pee down there, whatever. I'm talking about, I don't have, because you could take or they give you a toothpaste in there, right? The jail give it to you till you get your commissary, whatever. They give you a toothpaste. It's called Cool Mint, Fresh Mint. The Fresh Mint toothpaste is so good that you can clean the toilets and stuff with it, and it will shine it. You understand what I'm saying? It got a solution in the toothpaste that it's a silver toilet. It's all steel, but it's a dull steel. When you wash your toilet with this, it's a like what's that? A chrome. It turned to chrome.
Wow.
I'm talking about you can see yourself in it. I used to be infatuated with turning my sinks and toilets into that color. Just due from cleaning. Like, cause there ain't nothing else to do in jail. If I ain't rec yard or sitting on the unit all day long, there ain't nothing else to do in jail but learn, wash your ass, and stay out the way.
What's the best bunk to sleep on in the cell?
Now that I'm old, now that I'm older, and I know one would think that the bottom bunk, no, the top bunk is the best bunk. It safeguards you. You got a better chance at getting a nigga off your ass if he got in there while you sleep. That bottom bunk is all. The bottom bunk is for older people, man.
Let me ask you a question. So if I come in your cell, you got the top bunk and that's your bunk.
Yeah.
And I come in, I just take your stuff and move it to the bottom bunk. I take your pillow, everything off, your sheet.
You asking questions you already know the answer to.
I'm asking.
You asking the crazy questions. If you come in and you touch my property, you don't know me. And I'm outside on a unit somewhere at a rec yard and I come back and all my shit is on the bottom bunk. It's time for you to get knocked out. It ain't no asking questions. You already made your move.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I can't move your stuff like, if I came to your cell, we Cellies, right? I know you all these years. I come in and I move your stuff to the bottom bunk. I know you. I'm like, he ain't worry about this until your stuff put it down. And the next thing now, you come in, I'm on the top bunk like this. Reclining, reading.
Oh, you know me.
Reading the book, yeah.
I ain't tripping, but when we locked in, I'm like, Feet, you might not be my cellie one day because you go in the next man's cell doing that, you gonna have to either knock him out or he gonna knock you out. Yeah, I mean, this is not, you would do that in the cell because we know each other.
Okay.
But you can't do that with a person that you don't know, bro. Especially in the federal system. The federal system is so different from the state, man, because we in there with all Philadelphia, a couple Harrisburg, Chester, Pittsburgh, or whatever, but it's a Pennsylvania. In the feds, you dealing with niggas all over the United States of America. Alaska, Hawaii, Honolulu, Puerto Rico. They in here by the boatloads, by the droves. And their way of, like how we got our slang, the bull, nut ass John, and you know what I'm saying, what's up with, the South boys, what's up, like how they talk, what's up, bitch?
Yeah.
But we're looking like, who you calling a bitch? But this is how they say, what's up? What's up, bitch? Hey, bitch, get over here and get that. That's their slang. Yeah. So you gotta go learn. That's how I can tell you. That's how I tell you all the time when I'm hearing somebody talk, I know where they from.
Yeah.
Like when I hear the Baltimore niggas talk. What's up, Jill? And all that. I know DC nigga talk. I know where he from. A South nigga start talking. I know just by, and these are the things that you learn in jail. Just by hearing a person's vocabulary and him talk, I could tell 9 times out of 10, I could tell where he from.
Yeah, because of the slang. It's like
Exactly.
just like we know people from North Philly, West Philly. But no, Philly. Is
No, but Philly is just all the same. But
Yeah,
I'm
kinda,
talking about whole different other states.
Yeah.
I can tell where you from, and you from another state, another city, just by the way you talking.
Is it true? Like say you be in a cell with a person from B-more. Would they start talking like you? Would you start talking like them? Would y'all start speaking?
No. If you in a jail, like if you go in a jail, like a DC jail, like where all the DC niggas got the yard,
Yeah.
and you around majority of them, you'll start
Saying Slim and all that.
yeah, what's up? You see, I say it now.
Yeah.
We ever kill my mother and all that because I've been around a lot of them. So like it's things that they come up and they be like, the Philly boy, what's up, boy?
Yeah.
They like certain things. Then you know what I mean, so now you know, yeah, but you will take lingo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's contagious. If you around a bunch of DC boys all day long and you hear how they talk, kill Slim, on my mother Slim and all that, it's something that you're gonna inherit from that talk.
So another thing, like what we was calling it, we was saying verbal non-verbal communication. What about like the commissary? I got a whole box of commissary. And if is there any like non-verbal communication words though you know not to go on my stuff?
No, that's not even nonverbal. That's just that's all worldwide jail protocol. You go on a man's stuff, you getting your face knocked in. People know that ain't never even been to jail.
Okay.
That's a rule that you just know. I'm moving in your cell, you ain't there. And I see your locker might be open a little bit. I probably look a little bit, damn. I see that shit got soups and beef logs and mackerels, and I help myself to one. Come on, bro. Don't nobody do that.
The dudes count the amount of joints they got before they leave?
No, man, the dude probably don't. You got some dudes that count their shit. You got some dudes that don't. I ain't never count my shit. Why would you count when you know you got a thieving ass nigga around? But a lot of dudes ain't gonna have no thieving ass nigga in they cell.
So listen, when you got a cellie, do they notify you got a new cellie? Like say you in the yard, do they notify you, yo, Jackson, you got a new cellie?
No, they don't do none of that. They don't do none of that. You walk up and you see a nigga. See, but me, how I do is, if I come to a nigga cell, and this is proper etiquette, jail etiquette, and I had to learn this.
Non-verbal communication, okay, go ahead.
If I come to, like, say if the bus just get to the yard, right? And then, you know, they you go through R&D and all that, boo, I just got off the bus or whatever, boom, I'm new to this jail. Boom, they take it to, whatever unit, they tell you what units you're going to. On a bus, it's 40 people on every bus. So 40 people just arrived to the yard. Boom, 5 going to A unit, 5 going to B unit, 4 going to C unit. Boom, they distribute it throughout the whole compound. The compound meaning the yard, the jail. Yard, when you hear me say compound and yard, that means jail, AKA jail. And they might be like, yeah, Jackson, we on this unit right here. Go up to cell 116. My whole thing is when I'm going up there, I got my bedroll, my little cosmetic bag they give you in R&D. You got your little dumbass blue skippies on. You in quarantine. You coming from transit. You at your lowest point when you coming from transit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go to a cell, I'll look in first. Somebody in there, I don't just walk in, even though this is my cell.
You knock on the door?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I told you the respect level for men is through the roof. Even though I'm assigned to this cell, this is my cell. But first and foremost, I got to introduce myself. Yo, if a nigga in there, he might look and be like, yo, they put me in here. Nigga might be, first thing, all right, cool. He might got shit, because if you in there by yourself, I might be sleeping on the bottom bunk, but I got shit all on the top bunk. I might got my shoes on the top bunk. I might got extra commissary on the top bunk. So he got to clear that off where you can put your mattress up there. See, in the feds, if you in the cell by yourself, they don't leave you in there with both mattresses. They'll take that and put it in like a closet where niggas be cutting up the mattresses, making pillows or making double mattresses, like some queen fluff stuff.
Yeah.
So what they do is like, say if you getting transferred that day and me and you Cellies, the orderly will come around when they letting you out to get on the bus and all that. They usually let you out early in the morning before they open up the units. They'll come take that mattress too and take it into a utility room. So whoever coming to the unit got a mattress. Because niggas is destroying the mattress, cutting them up and all that. So it's an empty metal bed. Now you're using that as an extra storage space. But like I said, I go up there, knock on the cell door, nobody answer. I open it all the way up. I open the door all the way up. I go in. Especially if I see stuff on the top bunk, I'm not touching that man's stuff till he come back. So I go stand outside the cell, put my bedroll down, and I'm waiting because you got to come back to the block. Every move, you got to come back to the block. Dudes might be walking past that know whoever it is, and they say like, damn, what they put you in this cell? Like, yeah. Like, he on a unit? No, he ain't on a unit. He ain't right. He coming back on the next move. I'm like, all right. But I'm standing outside the cell the whole time. The whole time I'm standing outside the cell.
You're standing out there.
Yes, I'm standing out the cell. I might be on the railing. You know what I mean? If we on the top tier, bottom tier, I might be on the railing just waiting for whoever my cellie is to come back. So when he come on the unit, whatever, look, like, yeah, they moved me in this joint, cuz. Like, yeah, you got stuff. I ain't want to touch your stuff on the top. But that's jail etiquette.
Okay.
You go in there and you break that, you get knocked out. That's just it. You laughing, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. So, all right. So now you move into the cell with this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you in there. So while he's taking anything off the bunk or whatever, are you standing outside?
Yes, I'm outside the cell.
Okay.
I'm outside the cell. While he's removing all the stuff, I might be kicking it with him. He might be, because if it's me that was in the cell, while I'm removing the stuff off the top bunk, I'm asking, where you from, home? Oh, yeah? That's the first thing I want to know, where you from. That's the first thing a nigga asks you when you come to a cell. Mm-hmm. And you will know if it's a nigga from your city. You'll know. But the first thing I'm asking you, like, yo, where you from? Or I'm from D.C., or I'm from down south, or I'm from Kentucky. Whatever the case may be, I done had every cellie in there.
Yeah.
And now it's, damn, how much time you got home? Because I'm trying to find out if you told or something like that. I'm going right to that. Yo, what's up? Yeah, how much time you got? You got a lot of time? You know what I'm saying? These are the questions you get asked upon coming into somebody's cell and going to a new jail. Yeah. But yeah, you don't go in, well, jail etiquette, you got dudes that go in there and move, and they be the ones that get knocked out. But you don't go in there and do that.
What if they put you in a cell with a flamboyant punk?
A flaming homosexual?
Like one who just like letting it be known.
Man, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. The protocol again, the jailhouse protocol again is not to go in the cell. If you go in that cell and you knew this boy was a flamboyant homosexual, that means you 9 times out of 10 don't mind dipping in the peanut butter jar. And that's just it.
Playing in the mud. Shout out to Lean Active. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you got all right, so people playing some dudes playing in the mud now. Is it normal for the flamboyant punks to be in a cell by themselves, or normally they got a cellie?
What happened there?
The flamboyant punks.
Mm-hmm.
Is it normal for them to be in a cell by themselves?
No, nobody get no cell by themselves, man. They're going to get a cellie. They're going to get a cellie. Just because you a flamboyant punk, they not leaving you in the cell by yourself. And it's for 2 men. They not doing that. If someone will go in, that's a white boy, you know what I'm saying? Or a poppy might go in there, but most of the brothers ain't taking no flamboyant cellie. Or going in the cell with, unless he's on, you know what I mean? He's on that type of time.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how that go. But he's not, oh yeah, just because you a punk, you get to stay in the cell by yourself. Hell no, they need that bed space.
Yo, we just saw something. I want to talk about something too that I got a text message about Yusuf Matt Carter. His daughter was the young lady who committed that murder.
Yes.
With that knife. And
his daughter was the one, yeah.
And then another one of our friends, that was his cousin who was killed, Russ.
Yeah. So this is a West Philly thing.
Yeah, so there's people that we close to,
family members.
Both of them is involved.
Yeah,
people that we know, we close with and that we know.
Yeah, I sent you the video with Cat on the step talking about some man. Everybody mad at my daughter, which he had a point. They mad, you know what I mean? You mad that everybody is mad at your daughter, but ain't nobody. They was out there fighting about a nigga.
Yeah.
They out there fighting about a nigga, or regardless of the fight. Fights happen over niggas, over candy, over paper. Fights just happen. But it was supposed to have been left at a fight. You understand what I'm saying? When the weapons started getting used, now you can, I understood Cat a point, but I'm like, damn, weapons got used, and then, you know, she might have used a razor on your daughter and your daughter slayed her. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I understand that you going to the root of the problem. The root of the problem was the niggas they was fighting over. And then this goes back to the 3, huh?
It's fight over niggas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it started.
Yeah, you ain't read that? You ain't
No, I didn't know it was about niggas. I thought they just met up.
Yeah, but hold on. What I'm asking you, you ain't listened to the video that I sent you?
Which one, Cat?
Yeah.
I listened to it, but I don't remember.
No, if you listened to the video, then you didn't listen to it.
I did, but I didn't hear him saying about no
Yeah, he said that everybody mad at my daughter. This over, they fighting over a nigga.
I thought he said niggas was hitting them.
No, he said they fighting over a nigga. Like, we could put it up on the screen. He said they fighting over a nigga.
Oh, wow.
He said they fight, all this is, girls out there rumbling about niggas. Yeah.
Well, may Allah aid him and hopefully,
aid who?
I mean,
that's already done, signed, sealed, and delivered. Allah ain't got nothing to do with that. That's a wrap. Somebody died, they got it on camera. Is crazy proof, they got to go ahead and run. It got to run its course now.
Do you go take a deal immediately or you take
immediately? If it was me, and they got all that overwhelming evidence, and I turned myself in, she might as well take a deal. Because if you plan on getting on your bike and fighting and all that, fighting them, and you might as well kept running. Get you some more time out here. Try to get you some bread. All this leads me to believe that you're gonna take a deal real fast. I'm turning myself in. Yep, it was me. Because if you ain't taking no deal, you running. I'm out. I'm running this joint. Just think about it, you.
Yeah.
I'm not turning myself in to rumble, fight it. No, I'm trying to get ahead of everything. Yeah, that was me. Y'all seen it was me. Here I go. And what can I get? Because I did it.
And that might not. That's not gonna be first degree murder. I think.
No, that's not gonna be first degree. They had a fight and both of them was cutting each other.
Might be manslaughter or something like that.
Probably so, but yeah, it ain't definitely gonna be first degree murder.
Manslaughter still is like they give you a hefty sentence.
Yeah, they
like,
can give you 20 to 40.
They got guidelines, but it might go on the low end because she doesn't have a history of
No, she do have a little history. She got some, as we read, she got some child negligent stuff, some shoplifting, not minute stuff though. There ain't nothing that's crazy or nothing like that. But yeah, she's going to be in there.
It'd be parents that be devastated behind they kids going to jail. Not everybody know they got bad kids because there's some parents that just don't really accept it until something bad happens. Because on the flip side, I don't know the girl who was murdered, but clearly she's with the what I mean, what they say? She with the with the really ready to rock and roll and go with the she with the BS.
Yeah.
Or she was rather before she passed. Because some people look at it like she died, but she was with the BS a little bit too. She went out there and not saying that she's a bad person, but she came to rumble. She came to come out there to fight. Now, the devastation comes from the parents is your kid, you living your life, you riding around doing what you're doing, working, and then next thing you know, you hear your daughter or your son got stabbed up or shot, whatever the case may be. It's like, that's devastating to you. Like, damn, hold up, I just talked to my kid or text my daughter or FaceTime. That type of devastation leads parents to, lose their mind a little bit behind that. Even looking at the person who went to jail, look at like Cat. Cat seemed like he's a little concerned about his daughter.
You wouldn't be concerned about your daughter?
Yeah, I'm just saying he's concerned. I mean, he's concerned for her life.
And he's concerned about his daughter, but he's concerned more so over the fact when it was over. He's like, y'all out here rumbling, but when it go off, just watch the video again. He's snapping like, yo, man, and then he said, I should go break his face. Yeah, that's why I said I know you didn't watch the video.
I did, but I just
that was the majorest part of it all. You couldn't have. I know you did.
He said she break the book. The cat could fight.
That's why me and Bucks was looking at it. I said, Bucks, you think he said you want to fight him? I'll start cracking up.
Yeah, want to fight Cat.
No, that's a bad joke. He know how to fight. He's a professional fighter. That's just it.
Yeah, he probably got a good 2 minutes.
A good 3. You keep thinking it's a plain game.
No, I'm saying if you don't get Cat out, like not on duty, but if you don't get Cat out of here within the first 2-3 minutes,
you're gonna get beat up. You're gonna get beat up, man.
Yeah,
you're getting beat up, man, and that's just it.
He still can punch.
Yeah, and he know where to place him. He know what he doing. He's a fighter.
Yeah.
If you ain't no fighter, how you gonna beat that man?
So you see Cat.
That's like riding a bike. You don't forget how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
You used to learn how to ride. You stop riding at 20. You get back on that joint at 50. You know how to ride a bike.
Now,